This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back. YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Brett Franklin. One final segment before we get to our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week. Talk some NBA. And Brett, we've talked about it all season. Celtics, they've been up and down. They've kind of turned a corner, I guess, to say, hey, they struggled before the All-Star break, and now they've come back really strong, winning the must-win games. I mean, they haven't beaten anybody that's great, but these are the games you got to win.
Yeah, and doing it in convincing fashion.
Right.
And Kyrie Irving's just been playing insane here these last 3 games, averaging over 24.5 points per game. They're getting sparks off the bench, and Marcus Smart has proved to be a big piece of this team. As much as a lot of us want to get rid of him and want to see him go, and that he makes you frustrating, but he's made a difference, and there's no denying that.
He has made quite the difference. They're the number 2 seed right now. Toronto playing well, a team that up and down, the Cavaliers. Since that trade that they made, they came in, beat the Celtics pretty handily. They're 4-2, but last night struggling against the Nets, barely getting the win there. You're still not buying that the Cavs will be a formidable challenge to the Celtics.
No. I think the Celtics are still the best team in the Eastern Conference. And listen, I mean, LeBron James is playing at an elite level right now, playing some of the best basketball he's ever done, and they're still barely keeping their head above water. So I think that tells you all you need to know about Cleveland. I still think the Celtics win in a 7-game series, and I don't know why people are, I don't think this is a majority of Celtics fans, but we don't want to play LeBron, we don't want to play the Cavs. I think you got the best point guard. He's going to play some of his best basketball in the postseason. You always bring your game up another level in the postseason, and I think the Celtics handedly would beat the Cavaliers in a 7-game series.
Yeah, the Cavs aren't the team they used to be. LeBron is not the player he used to be. I don't understand why, people would be afraid of them. I think it'll be a good challenge, but not something that is as daunting as it was years ago. Before we get to our picks, though, who is your NBA MVP at this point? There's a couple guys out there.
Yeah, I think you got to go with James Harden. I think you look at what he's done and averaging over 30 points per game. But I was debating this earlier today. It's very hard, but I think Harden's the guy. I don't know if I put Houston up there as the top to reach the NBA Finals, but I think it's got to be James Harden right now, but LeBron's playing really good as well.
Yeah, it's going to be coming down, who wins down the stretch is who's going to get the MVP.
It's time for the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, live music, now here to serve you in 5 locations.
All right, here we are with our Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. We got 4-pack of NBA picks and then 1 college pick to wrap it up. First of all, Warriors, Wizards. Warriors, they've been playing good. Wizards, not so much, but Warriors on the road, traveling west to east.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with the Warriors in this one. It's kind of weird. The Wizards have been playing actually pretty good without John Wall, but Warriors still very good. They'll win it. Durant back to his hometown, so that'll be some extra motivation.
Yeah, I agree with you. I know the Wizards are kind of surprising with the injury, but I go with the Warriors as well. Out west, the Rockets, can they keep their winning streak going? They travel to L.A. to play the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rockets on this one. And, again, James Harden, he's my MVP of the season so far. Clippers, just kind of a jumbled mess right now. I know they're kind of playing well, but now there are rumors that Doc Rivers is looking at going to the New York Knicks. Looking at other jobs while still with another team. That sounds like deja vu.
Wow, coming down hard on Doc Rivers. I agree with you. The Rockets are just playing so well right now. As you mentioned, James Harden, possibly the MVP. I agree with you. They go on the road and get the win. 76ers at Cavs. Cavs back home. They've struggled, though. Can they get it done against the 76ers?
I wasn't buying into the Cavs, but I'll buy him in here. How about the Sixers fans putting up a billboard saying that they want LeBron? Got to love the cojones on that one, but I'll still take the Cavs at home.
I agree with you. I think this is the matchup. They're back home. Cavs take the win, and they get it there. The big one on Saturday, Celtics at Rockets. This is the big one. I know the Rockets will be at home, but who you got here?
I'm going to take the Celtics on this one. They've been beating some not really good teams, but they'll get their signature win on Saturday night. National TV, by the way.
I agree with you. This is a game where it's the Rockets' first game after a road trip. They've got OKC the next game on the road, so it's kind of that sandwich spot. Celtics' first game on the road, they'll be focused, and they get the win, stopping the Rockets' winning streak. Finally, we go to the college ranks. UNC and Duke. That ends the traditional ACC regular season. Can Duke or UNC get hot and end it in the regular season?
Going to have to suck up for this one and go with Duke, as I think Duke, even though they had a loss to Virginia Tech, UNC just doesn't look right now. So give me Duke, but it was tough to make that pick.
I agree with you. I think Duke at home, they get the win, and they wrap up the ACC season with that win. Brett Franklin, thanks for joining us from ESPN Radio for the Upper Valley, 945ESPN.com, or on the dial 94.5 FM, 1400 and 1230 AM. You've been watching YCN Sports Talk. Have a good night.